It is the curtain raiser for the new season. Of course, the Community Shield, as it is popularly called. And I must say, welcome to Sports After Dark. I'm not alone here today. I've got Jerome here with me. Jerome, what's up now? What's going on?
What's popping, man?
Well, it's been a while, man. It's been a while.
Gunners.
We don't
show.
No, we're not. We ain't any gunners. Now you be gunners. Me, I don't be gunners.
No, I'm a Catalan. They wipe your team, you change to gunners.
No way. But the beautiful thing is this, of course, the game between Arsenal and Manchester City got us thinking that how will the new season actually begin? And Jerome, let's start it off from the game. 3 convincing 0 against Manchester City. Is there any need to panic? Or are we going to see Arsenal dominate for another season?
Definitely, without missing words, Arsenal will win the title again because of what I saw today. Not because of what I saw today, towards the end of the season. Let me land. Towards the end of the season.
Yeah.
And now they picked up from where they left off. How can you trash Man City 3-0 in a big game like that? I expect them not to
But
win
it's
the
not
league.
so now. Okay, now
They don't win it.
Now you should understand
It's early,
this.
sha, but
It's early because it's not a foot race. It is a marathon when it comes to the Premier League.
yes.
38 final. Let me speak in the words of Gianni Infantino now. 38 finals leading up to who will win the trophy. For
Definitely.
Manchester City, they start against AFC Bournemouth. For Arsenal on Friday, they start against Coventry. And what happens in that game might not necessarily determine who wins or loses the season.
Definitely.
So why are we
I
making a
understand.
big deal out of the Community Shield?
If you look at the league this season, Chelsea, new coach. Man City, new coach.
Okay?
Liverpool, well, let me say still new coach, new players. Salah left and 1 or 2 big players. So
New coach.
new coach.
New coach because they sacked their old coach.
Yeah, so Salah left. The only team that is ready now is Arteta. And Arteta will rule over those guys for a year or 2 again before they will know what's happening. So I'm not saying Arsenal will win the league because of they won the Community Shield. They go win now because they're more ready now. Because all these new coaches, before they go balance, Arsenal don't act there well. So I see Arsenal still winning it because of all these things.
Okay, you see Arsenal still winning it. The transfer window is still open. And I say that if Arsenal do not buy a marquee striker, a top striker, we know they are going for Victor Osimhen.
Yes.
I don't think it's the right move based on how Arsenal plays. But nevertheless, without a striker, I think Arsenal will struggle.
They will struggle. But if they get to Osimhen,
Yeah.
fine. They will win the league, probably win the Champions League. They lost it narrowly to PSG. So if they get to Osimhen, fine. If they don't get to Osimhen, but Arteta knows the team now. And some of the players that are there last season are still there. That is the crop of players he used to win the league. So they are still there. He knows how to manage them. If they get a striker or they don't get a striker, they will still perform. He knows how to juggle them and how to change them. Some of them did well at the World Cup.
Yes,
So they will carry that form to the season. So striker or no striker, Arsenal will still top them. But they should try and get to Osimhen, make the team for balance well. If they get to Osimhen, every Jesus Christ talk and say it is finished.
All right. I mean, if you'd ask me, I think I also accept with you that they need a striker because, my brother, I will not lie to you. Last season, Arsenal struggled to win games. And there was a time that they think on the whole corner kick FC
Yes.
was not FCN because things were not just working out. They were struggling to get games. I think Arteta should win this season. I mean, should win the league.
Yes, definitely. We will.
Everyone will see Arsenal as the favourites to win the league. But if they do not sign a striker, anything can happen because they have struggled without a marksman and an arrowhead. And this season, I'm not sure whether Madueke or Saka or whoever they will be using, whether Martinelli will still be in the team or not.
Yes.
They need that focal point. Is Gyökeres going to be that man? I don't know. But Arsenal needs a striker. Whether it now comes in the form of Gyökeres or maybe a Victor Osimhen, but Arsenal needs a player that can deliver at least 25 goals in the season. If not, they will struggle this season.
Gyökeres, Martinelli, all of them. You saw what they did at the World Cup now. So I'm not panicking. If they get Osimhen this window, fine. If they don't get him, they'll get him in January. But I know from now to December, they will still manage those strikers they have. January, they bring in Osimhen if they don't get him now. But I'm very sure they will get him because all those work for front, if they just supply Osimhen, goals go the flow. Nobody go catch us now. So I still see them doing well. Not be say, I not be asked now.
No, the point is, the question will be how ruthless are the board?
Yes.
Are they willing to ensure that nobody go near them, or will they decide that let us take it easy? Now let's move away from Arsenal now and let's talk about Manchester City. A lot of people are beginning to say that the Guardiola era is gone, and we will now begin to see that deep like Manchester United did when Sir Alex Ferguson left them, or probably when a main manager or a big coach actually leaves a team. But I want to say that I have followed Manchester City since, maybe I'll put some of the pictures there. I went to the Etihad Stadium. I went on a pilgrimage and I saw things happen at the Etihad Stadium. And it only reminded me. Some people might argue and say that the very best thing to happen to to Manchester City was Guardiola.
Definitely. No doubt.
I will tell you, from a man that has watched closely and has seen these things, my brother, the answer is no. That Manchester City have had a tradition over the years. And Guardiola did not begin the trophy reign of Manchester City as much as the Sheikh Mansour era. Now let me explain it to you for you if you don't understand where I'm coming from. Before Guardiola came, Manchester City were winning Premier League titles, where a Sir Alex Ferguson and an Arsene Wenger were present, including a Jose Mourinho. Talking about Mancini, talking about what's the name of this other guy, the Chilean that came in before. I can't even remember his name. Yes, so you look at that. So you look at that and you say that it is only right with what they have spent and the time that was given to to Guardiola. He was going to do way better than what others did. But if you ask me, in the time that you put a Pellegrini, that's the name I was trying to remember.
Yes, Pellegrini. And
a Mancini, and you put an Arteta, and you do trophy by time spent ratio, it will be tight. It will be tight.
Definitely it will be tight. But
because Pellegrini,
they were not getting value for money.
No.
They were not consistent.
No, Pellegrini, no, sir.
They were not consistent.
No, sir.
They will win today.
No,
lose
sir.
Tomorrow.
No,
because it was
Mancini spent 3 seasons there, or probably 2.5, and he won 1 title in 2.5 seasons. How do you call that inconsistent?
With enough money spent, brother.
Guardiola spent more money than Mancini and Pellegrini,
and he gave 6 out of 9.
And he gave 6 out of 9.
So
now,
measure it.
So now measure it. 6 out of 9.
Mm-hmm.
If you're winning which is
you're winning 1 every 3 years.
So
and you win 6 out of 9.
Wait, 6 out of 9.
Yes, 1 every 3 years.
And 2 and 2 out of 3.
Let's say almost 4 years.
And 1 out of 2.5, which is more.
And 6 out of 9,
which is more.
Not only that, too. Check other trophies: Champions League, FA Cup, Community Shield. All of them packed together.
All these people. Now the point is, all these managers that you mentioned
now.
No, all these managers that you mentioned, all won FA Cup and maybe Carabao Cup, or whatever they called it.
Not that they are not good coaches, but this deep in form has already started.
Well, so now,
how can Arsenal beat Man City 3-0 in Community Shield? If Pep was there, would they win like that?
Let me see something.
No, would they beat Pep like that?
No, let me see something.
No, they beat Pep like that.
I know that this is the biggest win in the Community Shield, but I can remember the number of times Arteta has beaten Manchester City in the Community Shield under Guardiola.
Yes, we know. Not this kind of scoreline.
Jurgen Klopp has beaten Manchester City in the Community Shield
this-
under Guardiola.
Not this kind of scoreline, bro.
Does the scoreline matter, or are you saying that it's the scoreline that is beginning to show that Maresca is in trouble?
Big trouble. Because how can you lose to Arsenal 3-0 in a big cup game like this?
Wait, the question is, if you had
Why
lost,
would you lose
so if you had
3-0?
lost, and if you had lost 1-0, would that have made any difference?
I think it still make a lot of meaning. There's still respect. You cannot lose 3-0 in a Community Shield.
My own question is, if you had lost 1-0, would it have made any difference?
It would have.
How?
Because 1-0 is
A
better
loss
than
is a
3.
loss.
It's better than 3-0. You don't beat a Man City 3-0 in a cup final, sir.
A loss is a loss.
It never happens. And now, every other team will say, this Man City this year, we go chop them all. Because of what happened today, nobody will fear Man City now.
But Man City will not play Arsenal every other game.
No, I'm talking about other smaller teams. Like the league now, when they start, they'll say, I better not be people who are Arsenal trash. They will come out like, we can play this one.
So how long do you think Maresca would actually stay on the job?
It will not stay longer. It will not stay long.
So from all the new managers that have actually come in now,
Yes.
Maresca for Man City, Xabi Alonso for Chelsea,
Mm-hmm.
then Iraola for Liverpool. Which other big team has a new manager? Tottenham Hotspur has got a new manager also for the
Yes,
season.
yes.
So who will be the first to get fired?
Maresca, between now and December,
Yes.
I think there will be problem. Because if he does not get results,
Who will be
between now
who
and
get
December,
first? Who will be the
go.
first?
He will be the first.
He'll be to get
He will be the
first.
first to go. Because with this kind of result today, and throughout the next 4-5 months, he's in trouble. If he does not pick up, if he does not win games, if he does not put the team somewhere good, they will sack him in January.
All right. Let me see something.
That club big passer.
Seeing being that I've seen what I've seen over the years and the transition in Manchester City, I think Maresca will be okay. He might not win the Premier League. I don't think he will win the Premier League this season.
He cannot win it.
No manager. I think it was only Pellegrini that came in his first season and won it. Mancini struggled in his first season. Guardiola struggled in his first season, and I'm expecting Maresca to struggle in his
He will
first season.
struggle.
But from next season, I think
He cannot
Maresca will
He
win.
cannot win the league. He cannot win the Champions League. FA Cup, he will struggle. Let's say
Maresca will
Carabao
win one
Cup.
trophy this season. Rest assured.
No. We'll still talk on here.
Oh yeah, now.
We'll
Well,
go-
of course,
we'll go very safe.
Of course, one thing is certain. Without a doubt, we'll do a massive watch along in the first game of the season.
Definitely.
All right, as Arsenal will be taking on Coventry. And
Straight victory.
Straight victory.
will-
Taiwo Awoniyi is there.
No,
No, I don't. Frank
Our big
Lampard
nine
is
is
there. Frank Lampard
You
is
know,
there. I don't think that was
The
going to
first
happen.
game, this game against Man City today,
Yes.
has given Arsenal enough boost.
Let's see how it goes.
You understand? So, no, our big nine is there. Our Onyeka is there, but man, and that game will be a slim victory. Maybe a 1-0, 2-1 for Arsenal.
Who knows? Frank Lampard can shock. He can just shock. He can just shock the entire Premier League and announce that.
Not be,
Oh, guy,
not be
I don't
championship.
show.
Not be championship.
All right.
You know, championship for Chelsea.
We'll keep our fingers crossed. Essentially, you'll be bringing you the latest this season. Let's see how it goes. my
Correct,
guy.
correct. Thanks.
Yeah, nah.